So this is a Beal escaper, and this is an interesting device because it allows us to do full length rappels on a single strand of rope and be able to retrieve our rope back at the end. There's a few considerations though when you're using these devices, so let's run through some of those now. In the bottom of the device is a sewn loop like this, and there's a few different ways that you can attach your rope to this, but let me show you a system that I quite like to use. I quite like to use the double sheet bend. I've seen this before, and it seems to work pretty well because it keeps the bulk of the knot down as much as possible. So that's what it would be looking like once you've tied it. Bring that one down, tighten that one up. So once you've dressed and stressed this is a good option as long as you have a reasonably long tail, and yeah, it just keeps the bulk down on this attachment point. So up on the anchor, you really want to be using a maillon because it's going to be a low friction option going through there. Going just through cord, there's going to be a lot more friction. It's going to take a lot more to actually be able to pull this device down. So making sure that you thread this device properly is going to make sure that it works properly as well. It can get twisted through here, and that can cause problems when you're threading down through the sling. I'm going to go through the maillon like this, and I'm going to go down through this sling, through all these kind of loops and holes, all the way down. So like so. So when we pull down on this, there should be no twists and tangles in any of these sections. There shouldn't be any bagginess or anything. When we pull down, there should be good contact on all parts of the sling all the way down. This black marker here should also be out of the device like this. And for the first person who's rappelling down, it could be a really good idea to put a backup knot in like this, just to make sure that the last person who rappels down takes this one out. Once we're ready to rappel, we make sure that it's pulled as far up as possible, and then we're going to test everything as we do with our rappel systems anyway, and then we're going to rappel down to the bottom. Now for the magic trick, what we're going to do is pull all the way down and release all the way up several times, and that's going to release this device. So hopefully it falls down to you, and then you can be on your merry way. I've used this device several times. It's actually a really good option if you're doing a route that only involves one rappel and you only need to use the rope for that one point. Then, you know, you can definitely cut down on the weight of rope that you're carrying for that objective. But let me know what you think about the Beal escaper down in the comments.